All right, y'all, good morning. How are you doing this fine morning? We're right at the boat ramp. Right here, what we're fishing, we're kind of just in front of a big tree right here, big tree top. And that's kind of what we're gonna sit on this morning. As you can see, the fog is just super thick. So we're gonna wait for that to lift, and I'm gonna try to hit some of my bait spots to see if I can, like I said, we're right over top of this thing. So I'm trying to keep all the baits above this structure that's down there, but this trolling motor keeps moving around. We actually got backwards current this morning, which means they're pushing a lot of water on the Tennessee River, because I could see it coming backwards. We got the wind and all that stuff. So, like I said, we're just kind of parked over top of it for now till this fog lifts. I'm gonna go try to hit some bait spots. See if, these skipjacks are starting to move into where I can find them on the main river here. But we're kind of like last trip, we're gonna do a little bit more. We're gonna hit more structure like this, try to set up on it, and then we'll let the rest of the day just kind of play out the way it's gonna play out. We'll figure it out from there. But to start off, we got about a solid 45 minutes or so before this fog lifts enough to where I can safely move about. There's already been 2 or 3 bass boats put in, and they don't care. I don't get it, but whatever. That's why I'm right here, because if they hit me, then we've got way more issues. But it's a good little spot. There was fish all around it. I can still see fish around it. So, but I'm up above it. I'm just like, I'm probably about a foot or so, I'm thinking, above the structure down there, because it's a treetop that has collected more stuff, because this is obviously part of an outside bend. We got rock, so fingers crossed, hoping for a flathead. But as I was scanning back, I seen fish on the back side of it, because obviously we got backwards current. So yeah, we'll sit here and see what happens. Okay, so we're just on the outside of that structure right now, but there's more of it back behind us, and that's what I'm hoping is, even with this backwards current, we get that scent working back there. So hopefully it'll work, at least for right now. If not, we've got plenty of other spots we're gonna go hit today and just kind of do the same deal. But I do want to go try to catch some bait, see what that's like. Starting out, water temps were 75, 70, well, it'd be about 76 degrees. So, but there's fish moving around this area. Now, I don't know if they're all catfish, but there's fish moving around this area. That's just backwards current. It's kind of neat. We've had a lot more this year than we have any other year, but you can still fish it. 'Cause like I said, I've seen fish on the back side of the structure, and no telling what's in it. Hopefully there's something sitting in it. All right, so now that we finally, looks like we're kind of sort of getting some current, we are going to run around real quick and see if I can't find some more bait before the sun gets too high. Maybe get lucky and come across a couple fresh skips. I don't know, but that's what we're gonna do. All right, so we are at another spot. I went around and hit my bait spots. Surprise, surprise, nothing there. Oh man, I wish they'd show up. So we're parked in front of another big tree. This tree's right at the bottom of the ledge that comes down. We don't have any current here. I'm hoping, if there is, it's very, very, very slight. So I don't know. I mean, we're gonna fish it regardless. Hopefully try and get a couple baits right there by that tree. But I think we're probably gonna end up tossing the boards out. I was scanning a lot of the main channel, and I seen quite a few fish out there, but there's a series of holes up here I want to run through also, but we will we will set up on this stuff here for the time being. I'm hoping at some point we get some current, but I wanted to try this tree. I have pulled some good fish off this tree. The biggest one out of this particular tree has been 74, I think. Big blue, but nothing says that old flathead won't hang out in it either. But yeah, we're gonna be kind of pushed around. The back end is gonna kind of spin around on us. So I had to get up above it so that way we could avoid, I mean, we're not too far above it. We're probably 5-8 feet in front of it. So hopefully, as this back end swings around, we're not gonna get tangled up in it, which would be ideal to not get tangled up in it. But we got probably just enough current right now. It's on its way down, that I will tell you. It's definitely on its way down. But just enough current to maybe push that scent back into that tree. And hopefully something's in there. All right, I've just scanned too many fish out here in the main channel. Just too many, and some good ones. We've got some conditions that are fairly consistent. So this is a couple days in to these consistent conditions. Pressure's the same, everything's the same. Water temp's the same. But like I said, I've just scanned too many fish out here in the main channel to not give this a try. And it's just gonna lead us into where I want to end up being anyway. So this is what we're gonna do. Get this rod out there since it's already rigged up. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to pull us up a good fish today. Any luck. Try a different cut on this skipjack, see if that makes a difference. Made a difference last trip, so hoping it makes a difference this time. A little bit smaller pieces. Yeah, I don't know what these fish are doing. No clue. We're gonna go drag that deep water, touch a little bit of that deep water and see what happens. Matter of fact, let's go do that. Yeah, let's do that, put some fresh bait on. These old fish, man. At this point, we just need one fish. All right, made it down to our deep water section. This old head still got some blood in it. Got people fishing on both sides of the bank. I've seen quite a few fish. What is that going to translate into? I have absolutely no idea. No idea at all. There's a fish. There's a fish, finally. God dog. It's like there had to be one out here. Now if he just stays pinned, we'll be doing all right. Yeah, if he just stays pinned, we'll be doing all right. Like I said, there was just too many fish in this deeper water to not have one bite. You don't feel like a terrible one, but he's definitely got to stay pinned. Let's see if I can get that out of the way. Yeah, this old wind's picked up, man. It's just blowing us down the river. Oh yeah, he ain't a terrible one by no means. I need the net for this one. That's a 25-ish. Come here, buddy. Heck yeah. Well, it's too late to try to do that, buddy. You in the net. On up here. I say 25. He's right at 20. It's not as broad across the back as he initially looked. Now, buddy, what do you got going on here? I hear you. Oh, you had that 8-aught. Yeah, you had that old 8-aught just. Well, you wanted that piece of bait, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a solid 20 right there. Just not brought across the back like I thought he was initially. Heck yeah, buddy, I definitely appreciate that. Get you out of here, you feel all tensed up, I appreciate it. You gotta let go, buddy. You gotta let go. There you go. Yeah, he wasn't brought across the back like I thought he was. Let me get this. Pulled his boat over. And it wanted to just keep going. Oop, oop, oop. Take it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Just doing that ain't gonna do us no good, buddy. So we're gonna continue dragging this. We're still kind of hitting this deep section here. Once we get to the last part of it, we're gonna pick up and we're gonna drag that flat all the way down. Because well, the fish we caught plus the first bite we had was in that shallower section on towards the flat. But they may be in relative location or proximity to this deep water that may just not be in the deep water. That's a definite thing too. We got fish down there for sure. Oh, oh, there we go. There we go. Coming up out of that hole, we just come over that log, a little bit of structure. Stay pinned, buddy. Stay pinned, buddy. 3 feet. I could see the fish that hit. He's not a terrible fish either. God, just stay pinned. Don't flip off, whatever you do. Yeah, that was a good fish that come up. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, buddy. Man, that's a heck of a bite when they hit it like that. Hold on, buddy. I'm not super excited about how you're hooked. This is a male. Yeah, he's about a 15 pounder. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, buddy. He is tensed up. Well, you were hooked way better than I thought you were. Yeah, way better. Yeah, look at this dude. Yeah, about 15 pounds. I mean, we're not on fire, but at least the fish we're catching are somewhat decent, for sure. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Heck of a bite. Absolutely love that bite. Man. Out of the way. That was in 40-something feet of water, which, again, that's where that other fish come from, but we were still close to deep water. So, so that's why I'm saying we go back and we drag that flat, but we stay in that 40-something feet of water, or see, because we're going to scan it back down and see exactly where they're positioned. Okay, so let's wonder why that one was hanging back. Yeah, don't like it was a fish. Yeah, let's I don't know, let's give it a go. Like I said, I'll scan back to it and we'll see. So fish slime. All right, so we got a course set. We'll break out some more of these frozen skipjacks. Since that's all I got. And I am not tossing a head out there because I haven't got bit on a head yet. What I've been doing is I've been cutting the steaks thinner, and that seems to be doing the trick. It's all about the profile for the most part. Okay, so I've got 4 fresh-ish pieces of bait. Get these paddles down. There we go. Got kind of I recorded a route a little bit easier in this wind, but we're kind of like just kind of touching the shallower spots. I've seen fish the whole way down here. Whole way. I mean, I say they were scattered, but they were pretty clumped up for the most part. You got it, buddy? Yeah, he's got it. Nice slow takedown. Nice slow takedown. He's not a terrible fish, as long as he stays pinned. As long as he stays pinned, we'll be all right. Like I said, there's fish everywhere out here. They're everywhere. I scared so many fish coming down here. But it's just, you know, they gotta want to eat. That's why, you know, if we could time it right when they want to eat, then that'll work. I'm curious what this is. He's staying down. But yeah, he just kind of went slow with it. He's definitely staying down for sure. He is definitely, now he's wanting to pull drag. He is definitely gonna be a netter. Just staying down. I mean, I like that. I like it when they stay down. No, now he's wanting to pull some drag. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Not liking how close he's getting to that power pole though. Can you come out the other way, buddy? There you go. Go that way. There you go. Should see him here pretty soon, I think. Still wanting to go to that power pole. Hey, is that a flathead? That would make a lot of sense. It is a nice flathead, y'all. Holy cow. Holy cow, this is a big flathead. No, come this way, come this way. This is a big flathead, y'all. Oh my God. Holy cow, buddy. God, these stupid big boats, man. That's all they want to do is cruise up down this river. This is a nice stinking flathead. Oh yeah, that's a nice flathead, y'all. Holy crap, look at the head on this dude. Look at the stinking head on this dude. let me do this. Heck yeah, buddy. He's got kind of a... Yeah, look at this dude. Y'all gonna have to see this. Oh, this is a beautiful, beautiful fish. Oh man, y'all know my love for flatheads. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Oh, look at this dude. Oh, look at this dude. Look at this dude right here. My Lord, y'all. My Lord. Oh, I love flatheads. Okay. Got to get a picture of this one. Hang on, buddy. I'll let you go in just a second. Oh, yeah. One more look at this beautiful dude. That fish 40, 45 pounds. But look at his head. Yeah, you really can't see it. Let me get a little bit closer. Got a big old hump head on him. Heck yeah. Thank you, buddy. I definitely appreciate that. Oh, man. Big, beautiful thing, you. Get on down there. Oh, heck yeah. Finally, a good flathead. Man, oh man, oh man. I will fish a lot of stinking water for a fish like that. And, well, the proof is in the last few videos. I will fish a ton of water for even just a chance at one of those. Oh, man. Man, oh man, oh man. Oh, you can't. I looked at that and I was like, well, that's awful slow takedown. Yeah, sure enough was, because it was a 40+ pound flathead on the other end of it. Man. Well, we ain't done with this drag. I'll throw a fresh piece on there. We'll try it again. Shoo! That, in my book, is one of the best fish that I ever chase. You know, we don't get many of them. I mean, I ain't gonna say we don't have many. We've got quite a few, but you just don't catch them like you do blues and stuff. You just don't catch them all the time, every time, any of that. You just don't. And so when you do get a chance at a good one like that, which that solidifies, we are gonna do a overnight flathead trip pretty soon. Because if those dudes are moving around, but let me show you what I done. As far, I mean, I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but every fish we've caught come off this. So what I was doing before, if you remember, I was basically filleting it and using 1/2. Well, what I've done is I just started the steak still, but I just made them thinner. I don't know, like I said, a lot of times it's a profile, more so than it is, say, like the size of bait. A lot of times they just prefer a certain profile, and it could be because that's, you know, the profile of the bait they're chasing, or I don't know. But it's definitely something you got to play around with. And so like today, this is somewhat working. Tomorrow, they could absolutely hate it. That's just how these old picky fish are. Oh, that was so awesome. Now I wonder how many more of those that I scanned were flathead, you know? That right there is hard to beat. I don't care. Well, I don't know. Is this fish gonna take it? No, I think he just dropped it. Well, y'all, that's gonna do it for this one. Man, I tell you what, you know, like I said earlier, man, I will fish a bunch of water to catch a fish that size. One, two, a flathead. I absolutely love flatheads, and the fact that now, like 2 trips, I've caught a flathead on each trip. Things are looking up. So like I said, we're gonna be doing some overnight trips chasing them things here before long. But yeah, not a fire day, but I will tell you this though, we were around fish all day. But everywhere I scanned, I seen fish scattered everywhere. You know, obviously they weren't like super on top of each other, you know, it wasn't nothing ridiculous, but there was a lot of fish in the areas we were at. That's why I decided to pull boards today. I get a little bit more coverage. You know, I'm thinking that the conditions are kind of, you know, they've kind of been similar for the last few days. That could potentially, you know, let these fish get a little bit more active, which a few were. You know, and it's just going to get better. The only problem is we're getting warmer during the day now, but it's going to cool off. Next week's going to be even cooler than it was this week, so it's not terrible. But anyway, yeah, it's just, I can't say enough about that flathead. He was 45, 46 pounds, right around there somewhere. Not quite 50. Wish he was, but he wasn't quite 50. But yeah, what an awesome day. Even if that was the only fish we caught today, I still would have just been absolutely happy with what we did today. So we're gonna just keep going at it. You know, I just went through, like, one little one's been chasing this one for a minute. One little one's been chasing this one for a minute. You know, definitely got those, but yeah, no, he definitely ain't gonna get serious with it. That one tried to. But anyway, yeah, just an absolutely awesome day. I'm so glad that we were able to come across, that's a big shad. You just hit my line. Well, I got a lot of squirrel moments going on. That's still a decent shad. But had a lot going on, you know. Like I said, we were around fish. We were doing what we needed to do. Well, we were in the right areas. I don't know if we were doing exactly what we needed to do, but luckily it paid off on a few fish, and then, you know, one big flathead. So cannot complain about that. So, but it's got me fired up. I want to catch some big flatheads in the worst way, you know, more of them. And I think we're gonna have to start doing it. I'd still like to get this water temp. Reason why I want to get it down, because that just means it's, you know, the potential to have more active flatheads are going to be a little bit higher. Not saying we won't catch one, but, you know, that's a lot of time to potentially catch one. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we can still catch blues too, but I like to get that water temp, like I said, around where it's kind of stable, around at 75, 76 degrees, and then it should be a lot of fun. But anyway, I guess with all that being said, I'm going to get all this packed up and I'm going to head to the house, and I appreciate you watching this one, and I'll catch you in the next one.